Hello guys, you're welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to do Rihanna's hair that she used for the Super Bowl with a twist. So my people, we're back with our beautiful Liliana. Can you remember her? Yes. So the beautiful thing about this hairstyle is that you can do it yourself. And you can do it for any occasion. Rihanna really gave us like a good hairstyle right here. So basically, yeah, you get your center pattern, so you can get the strands in front, and then once you get your center pattern like I did on Lillian, you would see. Okay, I was just trying to bring down the head so that you guys can see. We're bowing down our heads for God's blessings as usual. So you part it on the two different parts at an angle of 60 degrees, if you get what I mean. Or shall just part it, but it would be nice if both of them have the same angle. So yes, that's what I was trying to get here. I'm using a dummy head, so it's not going to be so perfect, but I was just trying so that everything looks good. So yeah, as you can see, it was a bit of a struggle for me, but I got it over and done with, and comb it, place it just in front there with a pin or something. Just hold it so it doesn't get in the way when you're doing the ones at the back. So yeah, that's just basically it for the front. Now we're going to be moving where? To the back. To the back, to the back, to the back. So guys, yeah, we're at the back now. Remember, for a good foundation, brush, comb as many times as possible because you don't want your hair having puffs here and there. So that's what I was just trying to eliminate the tangled hairs and make it as smooth as possible because it's a ponytail. That same thing you will do to your hair or your client's hair. Get rid of tangled roots, comb it properly so that when you tie it, it's going to really snatch the person's face and look very good. So yes, the normal rubber band with pins, that same thing we did here. And then after holding it back, you use strands of hairs, a piece of hair, right? And cover up your shame, which is in this case the rubber band and the pins. Then yeah, and then you divide the hair into two very equal parts. And in one part you divide it into three because what you're trying to achieve, you're trying to achieve a braid, right? So Rihanna would have probably be removing her hair if it was long enough, but in this case I added attachment because our normal African hair might not be this long. So with the help of attachments, yes, so I'm doing like a pick and drop kind of thing, using one strand to continue the plaiting and dropping one on the other strand. That's as simple as it can get, really. So if you can maybe replay the video or see me do the second one if you didn't get how I attach the attachments on this first one. So this is basically Rihanna's style and is that simple. So yeah, we're onto the second pony. You see, just plait it like you're plaiting normal hair. If you need to attach your hair extension or attachments, whatever you call it, you can bring it strand by strand, place it, continue with one and drop one. It's just that easy, really. If you see, I'm just trying to show you. Place it, use the other hand or clip it somewhere, continue with one while the other one just keeps flying. That's just the hairstyle. That's what the hairstyle is about, you know. So yeah, let's keep going. When I was done doing this hair, it looked a bit boring. Why? Because I don't like boring hairstyles. I like it simple but not boring. So what did we do in this case? Just pay attention, relax. You see how we were able to, add some spices onto the hair to make it look different and make it look nice, so that even if someone is looking at, is this not Rihanna's hairstyle? You're like, maybe, just maybe, but my own is different, that kind of vibe. Oh, come on, Bobo, what you giving me? So yeah, that's it about it. So now we're trying to coil it. That's what we did differently, trying to coil it to make it look a bit different. So here I'm using my Brazilian coiling rod. So yeah, basically that's how I called everything, from like every of the strand. That's how I called it. This is a synthetic hair extension that I used, so I couldn't use heat. So this is the heatless method, except I used hot water, which is still heat, whatever. So yes, just make sure it gets to each and every strand, and after a while, you do what? You release it from its bondage. That's it. Don't mind my hand is shaking because hot water is really hot and I don't want anything to pour me. Just trying to be careful, this, and peace, fam. Because I don't want to be singing man down, rum pa pa bum, rum pa pa bum. So we're back to the front, forgive me. So I used heat here because this hair, Lillian's hair, is not entirely synthetic and it's not entirely human hair, so I could really play around it. I could really use heat while styling it. So that's why I used heat, and I was able to achieve the coil in front. And guess what? It was given. I got the coiling iron that has like the same width with the coiling rods at the back, so that it will have like similar coil patterns. And look at it. Look at what it is given. You can do this by yourself. You can try it and let me know if you're able to get it, or if you need other explanations in the comment section. Thank you all for being with me till this very point. I'm sure you've learned a thing or two. Remember to share, subscribe, and comment.